turning 18 years old. If you're not yet, I know you're looking forward to it. It's like in a video game where you get a whole new section of the skill tree unlocked, and now you got all these new powers that you can fuck around with. Basically, you know, you can go out every weekend legally, at least in the UK, and I know quite a lot of other places. Not you Americans though, unlucky guys. But like Aunt May says, with great power comes great responsibility. This is true because they're made legal at 18 for a reason. In moderation, they are great, but if you abuse, say, alcohol, then at best it's going to be a minor issue, and at worst it's going to be destructive to your whole life. And you're only 18, you get all these new things that you can do, but in your head you're still a child and you just want to fuck around. Don't we all? But being 20 and having gone through that phase already, I want to give my story and how I abused the new tools that were given to me in a negative way, and the way that it affected my life and made it pretty fucking shit for a while. And you might be thinking alcohol. No, unfortunately not. I think I'd rather it be alcohol. My kryptonite was gambling, and I feel so much shame in saying that because it's such a dumb thing to get addicted to and abuse. It's so dumb, but I feel like in the modern day it's so glorified almost. It's romanticized. Scrolling Instagram reels, you see you're only one hit away from your big win, and it's all satire. But to some people, me included, I don't see that as satire. I see it as motivation. I did anyway. And you see your favourite streamers gambling. You see all these gambling deals from Stake, Kick, Roulette, whatever. And it makes you want to gamble because you see everyone winning big. Spoiler alert, you won't win big. You might actually. But it all started when I was 18. Literally the first day I was 18, I booted up a gambling website and I stuck a tenner on, you know. Normally you buy scratch card, but times have changed. And you know, it started off small. It started off at your £10, your £20 in on your 10p bets. I was like, I actually like this because I'm not going to go over a 25p bet, and I'm only ever going to put £20 in. And that was true for a while. I never really won much. I'd win like £10 every so often. I'd be happy, I'd walk away, buy a couple more pints. That's how it should be. That's how gambling should be. That's moderation. But did I take it in moderation? No, I didn't. So I'd already been acclimatized to gambling. And what happened is it caught me at a low point of my life. I was down, I wouldn't wake up, wouldn't get out of bed. I wasn't getting any actual dopamine, like naturally. I was just doom scrolling. And with gambling, that dopamine comes so quick and it comes so intensely. And that's when I got hooked, because I was so deprived of it. I was so deprived of feeling good and feeling risk. And the only way I felt I could get that was through gambling. So that £20 soon turned into £100, and I'd get my paycheck and at least £150 of that would go to gambling throughout the month. Still, it was starting to be a problem, but I didn't really realise it, and I didn't want to face it either. It wasn't that big of a problem. As I said, the lower side is it's a minor problem, but I could tell that it was going to get to a point, and it did. It got to the point where that £150 turned into 3/4 of my paycheck, and I would blow it and I wouldn't win anything. Until I did win. I won £1,600 off a 50p spin. I know, some would say it's down to skill. Others would say it's luck. I know it's skill. It was all luck. It was completely fucking luck. But how I felt in that moment was absolutely insane. I probably won that at about 2 a.m. I didn't go to sleep till 9 a.m. because I had been hit with such a rush. Like, every single chemical in my body was just going crazy. And I was so hyped. I was like, I'm back. We are so back. Everything I'd lost, I've just won back. I was so back. It was unbelievable. And that's where they got me, because I just had such a high, and it opened my eye to what you could win. But I didn't win. I did not win. Basically, I just got the money back that I had already put into gambling. I hadn't put in 1,600, not yet, but I put in a pretty substantial amount. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna take 1,500, gonna gamble 100. I'm feeling good, feeling on top of the world, might as well. I lost that 100, obviously. And the way that gambling manipulates your brain is crazy. It's not even borderline delusion, it is pure delusion. It rewires the way in which you think. And it didn't become, oh, I've just won £1,600, I just take the wins. It became, I've lost £100, I need to try and win that back. I just completely wiped out the memory, just how big I've just won. Something crazy like 3,000 times the money that I put in on that one particular spin. I just didn't give a shit. I just wanted to get that £100 back. And that's where they had me by the balls, and they weren't going to stop. And for about a week straight, I'd go to bed at 9 a.m, spinning like a zombie, spinning. Oh, here you got Scar. Okay, my phone fucking died. I literally spoke for about another 20 minutes after that. It was dead the whole time. Nice. I love this game, but you're going to get a driving segment, and this is probably going to be cursed because I can't drive. But what I was saying is that I was spinning for like till 9 a.m. I was spinning, not winning. Did not even get close to the heights that I had just got to. I probably won like £600 after that, but that was damage control. And then I got the damage control and I put it straight back into the damage pot. And that 1,600 soon became desolate. It did not exist. And at that point, I felt horrible about myself. I felt hopeless, destroyed. I felt like I was worth nothing. And to be completely honest, I deserved those feelings because my God, was that stupid. But I got out of it and I stopped gambling. It's not like I voluntarily stopped, just stepped away. No, I had to be fucking bang, 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 stop. Not from anyone else, from myself. I had to force myself to stop. I had to self-exclude myself from gambling. I remember downloading all the apps, but to this day I'm proud of myself for that, because it came in one moment of power. It came in one moment of realizing, what am I actually doing? Because every other moment of the day I was like, oh, I don't want to. I was still in the mentality where I was like, oh, I'm due because I've gone so long without hitting anything big. I'm due a big win now. Maybe true. Hopefully I'll never find out. I hope to God that I never find out. I just take my losses and go on with my life, never having to do it again. Big fucking hell. Jesus. Fuck. But the reason why I'm even doing any of this and making this video, it's a cautionary tale. A lot of people are probably going to watch this and just think I'm an absolute twat. I know I am. Don't worry, I know. But to the one person, the 1% that maybe needed this, maybe could become a victim to what I was a victim to, if that sways them away, I've done my job and I'm happy. Because I felt what it feels like to lose it all. You know, it may be like, oh, it was only 1,600. It's not that. That's all I had. That's everything. I've got nothing left. I had nothing left, and trust me, it's probably the most depressing feeling I've ever felt. That one feeling, that one moment. I was lying in bed thinking, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Yo, I'm rocking all over the place. I need some video stabilizer. These roads, it's council, do something about this, because to whoever's watching the video, they probably actually clicked off by now, going, what the fuck? Oh. Whose car alarm's going off? Okay, what's going on? Well, I'm in the ghetto. This is fucking cursed, bro. You probably clicked on this shit home for some wholesome stuff. Maybe it is a bit wholesome, but you know, when you're driving, I'm concentrated on the driving, and I've got to talk at the same time, so I kind of just talk like any old Joe, not even on some whimsical stuff. I'm doing it now, you see. But okay, I'm gonna stop it now because I just feel like I'm just chatting shit. But thank you for watching, and if it helps anybody, I am just, that's my job. Well, it's not my job. I'm not employed to be stopping people, but like, it will make me feel better about myself knowing that I've stopped one person from doing what I did. And that's the one piece of advice I'd give myself when I turned 18. Don't get into the hype of these things. Don't use these sponsored gambling partners, the internet, everything you see online that glorifies gambling, alcohol. Don't listen, because it's a slippery slope, and it's one that can send you to the bottom. And I wish that I had somebody to tell me that. I knew. I think everybody knows that these things are bad, but they don't tell you just how easy it is to get into that slope. It can happen with one bet, and then next thing you know, you're doing 1,000 bets. So have a good day, everyone. Thank you for watching, as always, and stay safe out there. If you're turning 18, you're going out, stay safe.